everyone. I hope you are healthy and happy, or at least content. So, this is a recent deck I bought. I don't know why, it just kind of stood out. I'd never heard of it before. And it's called Tarot the Sparrow by Pamela and Joyce Eakins. And I looked at it and it says, includes transparent Tree of Life card. And I thought, that's interesting. But I was really captivated by the artwork of it, and it's 80 cards. So let's look at it. It's in a tuck box, and it is published by US Game Systems. So there's the box. And it's copyright 2011. Here's the title card. There's the back, which is mostly reversible. And here's that that transparent card, which is the Sephiroth, or the tree. And it looks like it's on just like clear plastic or something. I can show it off better. There we go. There. So it's completely transparent, which is pretty cool, and it's just the meanings is father, mother, sister, brother, and then we have let's see, the wheel, hierophant, where the Major Arcana lie on that. So that's a really cool card. The cool thing is you can actually overlay it on top of the cards, which I think that's the meaning. So I love that interactive aspect of this. It's very cool. And there's the little white book. Now, the minor arcana are arranged. There's wind by the elements. There's wind, fire, water, and earth, which is pretty cool because it is the spirit of the card, you know, the element. It's an odd card. Okay, let's go through them. So there's 80 cards total. And I'm not sure what the extra cards are other than the clear one. We'll see. So we have the Fool, White Rose, a wolf, almost like a purse, looking up. I love the artwork. The painting on this is very nice. The Magus, not the magician, the Magus. Beautiful swirl. I love the mask there. That is very cool. Beautiful colors here. Really a dynamic card. And we have Mercury. Oh, the cardstock is actually thicker than most. I'm surprised. It's US Games, but it's actually fairly stiff. You can see I'm pushing on it. The gloss, it's normal gloss, nothing special. Yeah, I think I'm really connecting with this deck, even going through it. The High Priestess, her face is not shown. She has the pillars. We have an eye there. The moon. The Empress. Pretty cool. The Emperor. His feet are eagles, or there's an eagle there. The Hierophant. Here he is actually very young. There's two people kneeling in front of him. I don't really see any Christian type imagery there. The Lovers. Looks like a woman holding a man. got the Catechus. We have the Hebrew letter and the Gemini. The Chariot. As I go through this, I'm really falling in love with this deck. The imagery is fresh. It's very interesting. VT in the middle. We have the Sphinx-like things. Instead of the canopy or crown of stars, there are stars there. Pisces. Strength. We have two snakes. The Hermit. Very much like a William Blake painting. The Wheel of Fortune. Angel, look at that, wow. Ooh, Karma. So here's one. Karma. What a beautiful card. That's really nice. Basically, karma is good or bad, or neutral, I guess. If you give good, you get good. Karma points. The Hanged Man. Ooh, Death. Here we have the, let's see, there's a fish, there's a rose, head, hands, Temperance. This is, wow, there's like almost like an arrow, but not quite. Foot on the earth, foot on the water. The Devil. Ooh. Very geometric. People. Clothed, not nude. The Tower. Ooh, I love an abstract tower. Oops, zigzag. It jumped out of my hand. Did you see that? This deck likes me. The Tower. There's a person falling there. There's a person falling there. It's kind of hard to see. Wow. Very cool. The Star. Wow. So interesting. Ooh, the Moon. Okay, now this is a card I'm always overly critical about because it's one of my favorites. Here we have the Moon's face. The Drops, good. The Dog, the Wolf, the Dog. The Lobster, Crayfish there. There's water. It's abstract, but you can see the stuff. There's no towers, but we do have the path going off in the distance. It's a very nice card. The Sun. Here we have the Soul there in the middle. Again, it looks like a Robert Blake. I mean, William Blake, not Robert. Robert Blake killed his wife. And the actor. William Blake is the artist, yes. Resurrection instead of Judgment. We have the cross there, the angel trumpet, the people there. The Universe, wow. The Sun and the Moon. Okay, so we have Father, Mother, Sister, Brother. And that's the court cards. And this is the order in which they came. So this is Wind, so this would be Swords. Wow, that's really abstract. Oh, I see. Okay, it takes you a while to like focus on it, but look, there's like a bull or a horse, a minotaur, maybe a horse, a bull, and then there's a man riding it. Those colors, amazing. Wow, look at that. The Mother. Very vibrant. Very ethereal. And I love, look at the symbols there. I love symbols when they're actually put on there correctly. The brother. The sister. It looks like butterflies. Okay. 10. Ooh. The way of the cross. Knight of Wands, the screen. Looks like Guernica. Picasso's Guernica there, but it's not. Can't you tell I studied art history? All my art references. Power Shield. Sounds like a video game reference. Many tongues. Clarity. I did notice that each of these cards has, it looks like they came out in 92. It was reissued in 2011 by US Games. So it's on every card, which is kind of it's okay. Fear. Ooh. Mastery. 4. Recognition. The Crossing. Dawn. 1. Ace. Dawn, I guess, would be new beginning, a new outlook, renewal, another chance. Now we go to Wands, which is now fire. We have the Father. And the Mother. Ooh, could be Strength. There's a lion there. Brother. Looks like another, oh, it's a horse, but it looks like it has a lion's head and he's riding it. These are almost abstract, but not quite, which is really neat. Because it's like your eyes are like, they kind of see the image, and then they focus. Yeah, here, she's there. It's kind of hard to see what else is there. Oh, there's like a lizard. Salamander, because salamanders are associated with fire, because they used to be thought of as fireproof. Remember, I had mentioned something that fire screens, a lot of times, especially in France, had the salamander motif in them because of their supposedly fire retardant properties. Ooh. The Cage. This deck reminds me, especially the Major Arcana, of a mix between the Marguerite Peterson Tarot, the Ozarks, and Tarot de Ozarks, let's see, and I don't know, those two stand out. Oh, also, with this geometric shading and gradients, the Thoth Tarot. Eye of Fire. This is on the back of the box. This is the lightning path. I guess the quickest way possible to something. Courage. And the colors do remind me of the Swiss Crowley Thoth. Glory. I see in this bottom, it almost looks like the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel in abstract. Ooh, the struggle. Flame of spirit. The Four of fire. I can't believe how thick these cards are. These are not typical of US games. I'm impressed. These are actually decent. Birth of light. Convergence. Ooh. Force. Okay, I am halfway done. I'm currently finishing up a gin and tonic because that's my favorite drink. Besides a Negroni, I'm a gin drinker. Not too much though. Not an alcoholic yet. So, taking a mini break from my cards. Let's see. Pamela Eakins, PhD, is the scribe, and Joyce Eakins, MFA, Master of Fine Arts, is the painter. Which is, I can see the Blake influence there. Let's see. There's a quote from Joseph Campbell, you know, the famous author of The Hero of a Thousand Faces. Welcome to Tarot, the Game of Life, Origins, Realization. Joseph Campbell says, to turn life into yoga. What does that mean? You say the word yoga. It means to yoke. Tarot, the Spirit of Game of Life. Oh. The use of the tarot cards as a game of life is centuries old. There's a book called Tarot, the Spirit, published by Samuel Weiser. Tree of Life card. Oh, this is the 20th anniversary edition of the Tarot of the Spirit. Comes with a plastic transparent Tree of Life overlay card. Tree of Life is a map of consciousness that describes the flow of thought and action. Each card represents an aspect of consciousness. Tree of Life has 10 circles. Yes, yes, yes. Hey, nothing about the art. Endorsements at the back. Well, that's great, but maybe I'll have to get the book that goes with this because I am impressed. So let's take randomly. Seven of Fire, and I'm going to take the transparent card and lay it on top of it. And we can see how it aligns with that pretty accurately. I mean, it kind of sits there. We got two that aren't really doing anything, but then we got down here we have some right-on hits. So if you had the previous version, it did not have that card. So I think that is neat that they added that. I love a bonus whenever you know. So this deck must be loved because it's now in its 20th anniversary edition as of 2011. So that's, wow, 9 years ago. So yeah, interesting. I have a feather here. This actually came from my backyard. It's from a crane, and it was left at my back gate. I thought it was pretty neat. It's kind of, it's kind of a filthy feather, but I have cranes and herons visit my backyard, and marganser ducks, wood ducks. They're pretty rare. Canadian geese, or brown geese, and mallards. Mallards come too. But yeah, so sometimes they leave me gifts. I'm looking for a crow feather because we have lots of crows around here, but I don't have one yet. So maybe if I ask, they'll bring me one, or I'll find one in my driveway or something. Okay, so father, that's water. There's a horse there. It looks like the horses of Neptune coming out of the water. Ooh, we have a lotus. Sort of a misty, watery blue. And of course water is associated with cups. This is the brother. Is that... Oh, it's a swan. But then... What is that? What is that? A turtle, maybe? Yes, it's a turtle. There's its shell, and it's poking its head out. See, it's hard. This abstract is kind of... It's really neat. She almost looks like she's ready to dance ballet. She's riding a crane or something, yeah. Interesting that I actually had the feather here. And I just talked about it. Fountain of Love. It's pretty cool. Oh, let's see, Rainbow Mirror. Does this line up? Well, not... Oh, sort of, yeah. Oh, if we shift it down, look at that. The Rainbow Mirror. Still Waters. Insight. Faith. Spilling. So spilling, what does spilling like? Spilling of secrets, wasting of resources. Where can we go with that? Spilling. Maybe even spilling one's heart to someone who doesn't know, or spilling truths to someone who needs to know, or maybe you don't know if they need to know. Releasing would be another one, spilling, but releasing by accident. Typically spilling, you don't spill stuff on purpose. The flood. Stream of love. The sacred chord. Oh, that's cool. Wow. Two people there. Sort of angel type things. The one of water. That looks like a big diamond. Like a big jewel. There's like a dove there. Okay, so the last one is Earth, which is Pentacles, or coins, or discs. Oh, Earth. Earth Mother. Oh, this one's really articulated. He looks like he's an Apollo figure on a bull. But it's Taurus, which is the bull, T. There's that. Sister, Earth. Look at that. That's an amazing card. I mean, it's so beautiful. It looks like it's a painting you could have in your house. It's so gorgeous. And you wouldn't tire of looking at it. Ooh, and here we go. This card reminds me of the Sesame Street, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I used to watch that when I was little. I even have a t-shirt that has that sort of pinball look on it. Did you know that the Pointer Sisters sang that song? Bet you didn't know that. I know that because I looked it up because I was obsessed with it. And the animation, I just thought it was completely magical with the little ball rolling around, going there, lighting it up, the little elephant. This is what it reminds me of. It feels like that, the great work. And I do think that animation was a great work. I mean, they had the Pointer Sisters singing this song. And sometimes they do crazy stuff like 3, and they do this vibrato that was really strange. 2! Really strange stuff. I love that. And that was part of Sesame Street. Zenith, which means the apex, the top. The highest, the nadir, the highest you can get. Mountain. Ooh, wow. The garden. That is beautiful. All the colors there. Looks like it's drawing energy from the earth, the prism, enabling the garden to grow, the nutrients it needs. 6 of earth. Again, there's the pinballs getting ready to go in the hole. The nadir, okay. I just said that word, nadir. Power. And we have a keyhole. And it almost looks like a clock spring in the middle. Like you're seeing the other side of the keyhole where it would activate the mechanism to open whatever it is. Works. Cause and effect. We have an infinity loop, a rainbow, stars, and one of earth. Wow. Form. It looks like we're inside the diamond, like we're light bouncing around. That even looks like a compass or a clock in the middle, but it's very faint. That was the 78 cards. Here's the 79th and 80th card. So this card here is another card that was there. So here, I don't know what this is. Look at the moon. Just an extra card. I'm going to put that, tuck them there. So that is The Terror of the Sparrow by Pamela and Joyce Eakins. Wow. What a very, very, very cool deck. I am very impressed with this. Sometimes when I buy a deck, I just, I haven't seen all the images. I don't know how I'm going to connect with it. And I thought this one, it's not a crazy price. I'll just buy it. And I love this deck. I really like this. Do I think you can read with it? Absolutely. Do I think you should get it? Yeah, I do. Is it collectible? Well, maybe not really. It's the 20th anniversary edition. It is beautiful. It's lovely. Quality is decent for just being a regular deck. I mean, the cardstock's impressive. It would definitely last. I do see the plastic card getting scraped up. That type of plastic does get it starts to get opaque as it wears, and I don't know how the print would wear on it. I'm going to go ahead and put this back in the box. Let's see, I'll put the white book in first. These tuck boxes, it's like putting the toothpaste back in the tube. Let's see, can I get this in there? Can I get in there? There we go. It's a tight fit, it really is. Oh, so Terror of the Sparrow is a profoundly insightful deck, rich with transformative imagery. 20th anniversary of this deck includes a clear film overlay of the Tree of Life, which illuminates the Kabbalistic mysteries of the deck and provides additional levels of understanding on each tarot card. Ooh. Yeah. So there we go. And there's the code on the bottom. So there you go. Anyway, I hope you really like the deck because I'm really impressed. Again, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it.